What was the most disappointing, tourist-infested place you've ever been? I'm sure other cities have this problem, too. But there's an epidemic in NYC of pop-up museums that are essentially just Instagram backgrounds. There are some great temporary exhibits in the city all the time that genuinely have cool artwork, or historical items, or just make for a neat experience. And then there's ones that just have a bunch of backdrops for people to pose in front of and maybe a placard. Special shout out to the Museum of Candy that was hosted in a random warehouse and where you didn't even get any candy with your ticket admission. The room with the Mona Lisa in it. Couldn't get anywhere near it, and it's not that big of a painting to see from the back of the room, when all the people in front of you had giant cameras. Maybe it's better in the age of cell phone cameras, but I doubt it. Edited to add, I am so excited many of you agree with me. I saw the Mona Lisa when I was 18 back in 2005, and many other pieces in the Louvre partly led to my getting a degree in the history of art. But, damn, that was a crowded room. Nassau, Bahamas. It was like being in a very expensive prison. Every cruise ship port in the Caribbean. The Leaning Tower of Pisa. A field of tourists trying to take a picture of the tower without other tourists in it, and souvenir shops trying to sell those tourist stuff. Hollywood Boulevard. Literally a worse version of NY Times Square, which also sucks. My own city in the last 10 years. Amsterdam really took a nosedive. Lots of unique little shops disappeared in favor of approximately 10 million frozen yogurt, chocolate waffle stores. Tourists used to be a few chill, cheery groups interested in the city they were in. Now they sometimes look like hordes of zombies, hobbling from one tourist trap to the other, painstakingly slowly, and of course taking up the whole sidewalk. Edit. Just to clarify, I still love and appreciate my city and think it's well worth the visit. As a matter of fact, I would like to see more tourists who actually visit Amsterdam for Amsterdam, its architecture, history, culture, etc., instead of hopping from one chain store to the next, or acting crazy because one thinks one can do anything and everything in this free city. Amsterdam can still offer a great time, but make sure to prepare properly so you can avoid the tourist traps that bloat the cityscape and have outcompeted the independent shops that gave my city its unique character. I posted my comment in the context of having lived here my whole life. Amsterdam now often feels disappointing to me, specifically because I can compare it to the way it was 10-15 years ago, and it's unfortunately just not the same. Yellowstone NP is fantastic when it's just you or a few other people. However, most of the main sites are so full of people it really feels like Disney World at some points, instead of nature. It's also infuriating when I see so many tourists disrespecting the nature by walking off of the paths, boardwalks, and leaving trash around. Venice in August. I felt bad being there. Luckily it was only a day trip, but it was like something from a horror film. The Sistine Chapel. It was incredible to see in person, but it was literally shoulder to shoulder with people, and they were trying to usher everyone through as fast as possible, so I felt like I was in the way and couldn't stay long. I would have loved to just gaze quietly at the ceiling and take it all in for several minutes, but that wasn't an option. Las Ramblas in Barcelona. What a pickpocket paradise. The Little Mermaid statue in Copenhagen was underwhelming. To be fair though, I shouldn't really have expected to be whelmed by a Little Mermaid statue. Any tourist destination in Bali. Beautiful place. Amazing food. Stunning vistas. Friendly people. But the pushy salespeople on the street outside every tourist destination trying to extract every rupiah I had for tourist knickknacks ruined a lot of the good vibe. Dubrovnik after got so many Khaleesi's. Hollywood was such a tourist trap, I guess. See it once but expect to be disappointed. Lot of fake guys wanting to get money from you because they dressed up like Spider-Man. Oxford Street, Central London. The place for you if you enjoy claustrophobic levels of crowding, overpriced, borderline fraudulent retail, traffic that barely moves, groups of roadmen, hood teens everywhere. Plymouth Rock. I live in a tourist city, Bath, and it's an absolute nightmare in summer and around Christmas. Myrtle Beach. Just don't go. Cairo. All of Cairo.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epicaricast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.